Hey guys, we're back with episode 5, I believe, of Esports Godfather. Just as a reminder, because it's been like about a week since I played, I'm just going to go through our roster. We've got Jones Gasp in the top lane, whose routine trait is more XP if they're the MVP. Okay, and then their skill is just increased scaling. We've got, what's her name? Moya Fan in the jungle, routine training trait, just 8 XP more gained in general. Before the 40th round, she gets the duration of her initiate cards are longer. We've then got in the mid lane, Weibei. He's got Lazy Syndrome as his routine trait, and he's got Secret Manual. This is Chalua in the bot lane, and we've also got Yappy in the support role. Cool. We just finished our 4th match, I believe, and so they've got XP up across the board. I think last game the bot lane was our MVP, so we got training points, we got more followers. Our top laners got a mastery point on Kid. We don't have to make any decisions for that. And we've had a breakthrough in the mid lane. So he's just saying he can't get any more XP until he gets one of these objectives. Gain 2 kills isn't too bad. 6,000 gold is also not too bad. First blood is super sketchy. Like if you miss it, you miss it. No way of getting it. Killing before round 45 is kind of early. I think the gold's the easiest, and we just want what's ever easy for this guy. Okay, cool. He'll do that. He got a mastery on Dylan in the mid lane. Not a huge fan of Dylan in the mid lane from what I remember. It has been a while. Okay, we've done 4 wins. We've got our 5th and then 6th. I think we've not quite qualified. I think we're pretty much going to qualify, but Chalua was our... Ooh. She got Player of the Month, which is huge. 600 followers. I forget what my strategy was in terms of players. Who I wanted to replace, who I wanted to keep. But definitely her getting Player of the Month is a huge deal. And then we get to see Players of the Week. I'm guessing... No, this is Players of the Month even. Yo, my whole roster is on there, which again, huge deal. Normally, like, you get a few, but not all of them. But yeah, we've been doing well. That's really good. It's just the first league, though. It's not particularly challenging. We have an uneventful week for our first week. One day you went to the training room to check on the players. There's panting. Our assistant says, sizzle, sizzle. Groaning coming from the inside of the room. What's going on? You see a chef distributing chicken. He's... okay, chef in the training room. What does he want? I think he wants to be a sponsor, because I think this is a standard... what would you call it? Event you get every time you play through. So this guy's just gonna talk about sponsoring us. Cool. Okay, we'll consider it. Yeah, I think the devs have talked about wanting to add like more events, make it a bit more dynamic. I also think because this is like an intro event, it's just like a tutorial almost. Do you all want another piece? Give it to me or the players? Give it to the players. Cool. Cool. Our next match in the Challenger series will be against Cute Frogs. Their record is 1-2 and our record is 4-0. I don't know why sometimes in the leagues, opponent teams are like 1 game down than you, randomly. We're currently rank 1 in the league, they're rank 3. Coach note. Oh, we've unlocked coach notes. What team upgrade do we want? So, an intensive training course for hero mastery, or an intensive training course which change your athlete's attributes better. I think this is the better choice. Attributes over masteries in that case. Okay, she's just telling me about coach notes. Coach notes, you can basically build like notes or tier lists or whatever you want about the champions, and then that gives you basic information. You know what's funny is her passive is waiter, so she trains other people better if you put in these training partners, which is bad on like a core player, right? But then what's funny is like she's probably been performing my best. Training, this guy can't gain XP, right? Because he's in a breakthrough, as far as I understand breakthroughs. I may as well just put it on her anyway. Yeah, awkward long-term plans for the team, I think, but they've been playing well. Can't really complain short-term. Yeah, he's still gaining XP. I just don't know if anything can go up, right? Yeah, nothing can go up. So when they're on a breakout, I guess they should always be the training partner, which makes sense. That's good to know, or good to think about at least. Cool. What's our intensive training? He's reached limit, so it's no good to do intensive training for him. Live streaming earns us fans and points, but we're good for that. Chalua's lagging behind a bit, right? Maybe do one intensive training on her. I just need to double check her training. Yeah, she's fine with intensive training, so I'll just do it on her. Probably long term. It's tough in these games because it's, do you want to develop a player or do you want to like long term change them when the opportunity comes out? I'm not too sure what I want to do right now with everyone. Cool, we've got the match with the cute frog team. We're the tidy hamsters. Looks good. We're predicted to win. Okay, this guy likes Frank in the top, Phelan and Zealot. If this athlete participates in a kill before round 40, spawn free breaking card. I want to go tanky top, not to die. They want a kill before round 35, increases farming efficiency, and spawn 4 warm-up cards for their jungle. Okay, we definitely don't want to die early, but that's rough. Recover 1 charge for each 20 rounds. Draw cards on charges. She's just got good scaling. And similar lineup to me. Reach victory in dragon. Okay, cool. Nothing too spooky. I just don't want to die in jungle or top early. So I want to go tanky in jungle and top. Okay, we get our first ban. I think what scares me here on their side. I've got no hook. I do have a hook in a player. Lubos, Barial, Justice. Do I have anyone who plays Justice? No, I'll just ban Justice mid then. Okay. Man, it's been so long since I played. I'm trying to remember everyone. Bot lane's a bit tight. Not got a lot of support even, but 4 choices. I think I'm gonna pick Frank because I also have 4 choices top. Get a nice tank. I don't want to die early because they've got a bunch of traits that help them if they die early. They picked Felon, who is the character that gets energy, and as they get energy, their energy level goes up and they do more damage. And on shields. And then this is the guy who puts lightning stacks on everyone. They take magic damage and ignores some armor. Okay, Neil's base armor is 0 when taking attacks all enemies. So he attacks once, then stuns himself. So if I could scale him up with maybe Dylan as his support. For every 5 actions, power set increases attack power of all ally units. Ooh, I could go Niels and Paisai. That's a huge synergy. And then Paisai does synergize with Zealot if I could get that. I think I like that. Just stacking everyone's attack up over time and then make a really tanky high survival team. Feel like Zealot would add to the survival, and then maybe an Aurelio in the mid. I think that's my plan. I'll go Zealot and I'll go Aurelio. Cool. And they've gone Hakuna, Tiger Boy, Felon, Piangzu, and then Wolfgang in the top. What does Wolfgang... Oh yeah, Wolfgang steals armor and stuff. And attack power. It's really good to go Wukong into him because Wukong is immune to all of that. Cool. I know all of these characters pretty much, so I've got a rough idea of what I'm doing. That shouldn't be a problem. And we load into our 5th match. Looks good. And I think I prefer our team comp. I think it's a little bit better rounded. I'm never a fan of the like support middle plays. So the middle feels so isolated in this game that just doesn't really work out that often for me, but maybe they'll do a better job of it than me. And okay, so we're on 6, they're on 6. We'll soon have our turn. And it says before them. Let me remind myself what Revelation does. While in your hand, if an ally's hero attacks, hits, Niels makes an additional attack against the same target. Okay. This is Neil. Increase farming efficiency for him by 30. Everyone else loses 4, so it's a plus 16. Choose an ally hero that target attacks all enemy heroes within 1 hex of them. Makes most sense for Niels to do that. Drawing 1 card for each successful attack. So this is just 2 attacks we get. Okay, we have an initiate in the bot lane. Perform 5 attacks each time target a random enemy hero, turret, or monster. And I could roam in even. Okay, I think I'm gonna roam in. I could smite. And then I could do a fight. Okay, random hits. Didn't hit anything that mattered for the initiate. We initiate on her. An early 4v2 in the bot lane. Looks really good for us, right? Should be huge. I think we get both kills maybe. Damage is a little low. Kill does support. Yeah, and we kill both of them. Huge early game for us. Great draw on the cards. Had a choice between farm cards and that. Like pick increasing farm and whatnot, but I feel like that was much stronger. If I tab in, I think, yeah, what's our gold lead? Yeah, that gave us about a 1k gold lead. Okay, he's played double trouble, so that gives Tiger Boy's strength to, or a percentage of his strength to the top lane. It's all on Frank. They might not be able to kill Frank, he's so healthy here. Ooh, it is a 5-round fight though. Okay, they might get the kill off. Ooh, any misses? More misses? No, 2 more misses and I think he survives, but yeah. Still put us ahead. Bit rough on the top tower, it's gonna get hit a bunch now. Card draw's looking good. Because we got, let's see, is it, yeah, we got Skirmisher, so if this athlete participates in a kill before round 40, which we did, we got free breaking cards. Choose an enemy tower and attack it. Okay, so he's going to attack. I think that was the top lane though, I didn't quite see. He's got breaking as well, and an adrenaline in the bot lane. Gain strategy points. Jesus, look at those strategy points. He's up to 12. Double trouble again on the top lane. And it's top and mid versus their top, mid, and jungle. This fight doesn't look awful for us, though it doesn't look great. Getting a lot of stuns out by Tiger Boy. Yeah, we're not killing anyone, but they might. Probably not at this point. Looks kind of low. They have reduced our armor tons by Wolfgang, so that is scary in longer fights. He's going to rinse a lot of armor down. Cool, he's still going because he had 12 strategy points, which is insane. Okay, all my guys are in the base, which is rough. Elixir, choose an ally hero. The target restores 30% max HP. Choose one card from the draw pile to... Okay. The hero also participates in the fight until the next round. Until the end of the fight. This effect would not be applied for special. Until the end in the fight. Wait. Removed one blade. Wait. Choose. Okay, this lasts forever. So it's not just this round. But the very next fight it's gone. And then when we play this card, it's gone from the game for good. So we... Not an amazing play. Rome, protagonist. I think I'm just going to farm. And I'm going to play protagonist because it's free. I'm on 5 points and I'm going to chill for a second. I didn't have any plays. My entire team's in the base, which is pretty bad for me. They destroyed top turret, which isn't great. Dragon's up in 1 turn, so if we do anything here. Use an enemy within 2 hexes fight. Okay, code engage. Prize assault. Inferno March. Move 2 hexes and attack all enemy heroes and monsters within 1 hex. Gain 1 strategy point. If he went down here, he'd do damage to both of them. But he wouldn't kill any monsters. Do we have any fight? But then I could do a fight because I'll get my strategy point back. Prize assault. If this card is the enemy, okay, all heroes within 1 hex. I think I want a 3v1 fight bot lane. I lose out on these 3 monsters, so that's 100 gold. Because I could Inferno March there, kill everything. Okay, I'm gonna attack her, see how that goes. Not amazing. Inferno March. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. Hits both of them, hopefully. So I get 2 points. Number of participants. So this is a 5-round fight. This is a 3-round fight. This is a 4-round fight, but it brings in Tiger Boy. But it also brings in Zealot. I think I want a 5-round fight in a 3v2. Should be good for Dragon. I think this is the best fight for me because I should kill 2 of them, hopefully. Ideally, at least. So we have Niels, we have Aurelio, and we have our support. We're going to kill their bot laner. Their support's probably going to die. Nice, huge work. And that's straight. It used a lot of strategy points. But that's straight before Dragon. They're not going to be up for it, so we can then take the Dragon fight after they do their turn. Gold lead, we're about 2k ahead. That's going pretty well. Dragon fight's huge for us. They're not going to take it, surely. So we get 150 gold for everyone, which is what, like 450, 600, 750 gold. By timing that correctly. Their turn again. Sort mode. Shield and then tax. Cool, they attacked our bot lane. So far it seems to be going well. I'll do the treasure, make everyone stronger. Painful Pleasure gives me 4 strategy points, but Frank takes damage, but it's good because it scales his HP. Prepare for action. Move 2 hexes until the end of this deployment phase. The cost of the next initiate card is reduced by 2. Okay. Probe attack in the top. Does reduce the cost of the next initiate. Code assimilation. Choose an enemy hero or turret within 2 hexes to target's hex and performs 3 attacks. Each successful attack heals him slightly, then search for code engage. I'm going to do a probe attack on the top. I'm then going to go devour over here. So I kill the monsters. I think I want to do a... Oh, I maybe should have done a cooperative roam there. Bound. I'm going to bound Aurelia and then just do... Wait, I need to do code assimilation. I'm going to hit the turret. Cool. And then I can do an initiate. But I think I'm going to bound Aurelio into the fight. Or Frank. I think Aurelio. Do the engage on them. And we get a 4v2. But they do have their tower. Maybe we wanted Frank or tankiness because they have their tower. And Aurelio was pretty lit. Round 1 out of 4. They're mostly dead. Neil's stunned himself, right? Yeah. Killed one, killed another one. Both kills on Zealot. He might get MVP this game. Pretty good, pretty good. Money's gone up. Could do a push onto the tower. Just destroy that tower. We've got 2 points. We end the turn. Cool. Okay, they did a charge back. They're warming up their jungle. The fact we got so far into the bot lane is huge. We're already on their Nexus. Oh, I'm not sure what it's called in this game. Nexus or Base Tower? I don't know the actual name. Just from League, it's called the Nexus, right? Running Static Lightning. And they push the bot lane with ultimate charge. Okay, not too bad. Okay, Herald team fight. Low HP, we're not going to have a lot of damage. This actually doesn't look amazing for us. Frank's damage is quite high because he's lower health. Trying to think if this fight goes well for us. He has a bounty on him. Do we just give it up? I'm conflicted. Sure, why not? It might be a mistake. I'm not entirely sure. Frank's damage is decent. Zealot's very low, so that's no good. Only 5 rounds we need to survive. If anything, that's the goal, right? Just survive, don't give them the Herald. But they're gonna kill Zealot, they're gonna get the bounty. Really bad. Ooh. miss again. Oh my god, he survives with 139. I think taking the fight was wrong. We survived and that was lucky, but yeah, he's got a bounty as well, so it would have been even more gold just lost for no reason. Cool, it's our turn. Cooperative roam. Choose an ally within 1 hex, move 2 hexes. Could do close out the game. Wow, that's an early close out the game. Their mid lane's lit, their bot lane's not amazing. How much gold ahead are we? 4k. I think it's a risky close out the game. I could bounce. Ooh. Cooperative roam. Too expensive. Close out the game. Attack twice. Push. 1 carry. Bound. Rise assault. If he roams, he could roam into the... Okay, yeah. I think I just roam. And then surprise assault them. Get a 3v2 fight in the bot lane again. Not the most exciting fight. It's only 3 rounds. Might not kill anyone. Yeah, this support really scales in long team fights. Oh, Neil's got a AoE on them both. Yeah, we do better on long-term team fights with this comp. Big tanky front, scaling AP. Downside is Wolfgang peels off armor and damage over time, so he's spooky long-term in a long-term fight. And then I forget her name, Piang. She's scary in long-term fights because she puts stacks of lightning on characters. Okay, they're on 8. Both of their towers, top and bottom, are destroyed. Very far out from winning. We've got a huge lead, right? 5k. Okay, they're starting a fight with our top and mid. A 5-round fight. Don't think this will go too badly for us. Not the best fight either though. We could kill Tiger Boy if we get a lot of targets on him, maybe. Probably not anymore. Damage has gotten a little low for that. Well, his health stayed too high more accurately. Cool. I'm tempted to close out the game, but Aurelio's lit. It's close to closing out the game. Plan B, draw 2 cards, bound, perfect up. Could I get a bunch of people to attack bot lane? Could Inferno March there, get all of them. Does Inferno March hit? I think I'm just going to close out the game. Yeah. I think we just have such a huge lead. I didn't have a really good fight to play there. I couldn't see how I could get like a 3v2 or something. Worth noting, pie size attack damage is a flat bonus that goes to all of the zealots. So you can see, you can almost think of it as multiplying times 3. So it's like 50 attack power on each unit, but then I have 2 extra units, so that's 100 more attack power. We killed their mid lane. Jungle's almost dead on their team. Almost guaranteed killing their bot lane as well. Neil's, when he attacks, will do a double attack. I forget when taking action, attacking all enemy units, then apply stun debuff. Stunned cannot take action, but units with shield cannot be stunned. If I had a way of shielding him, he becomes disgusting, right? Now you would think Palulu would shield him, the character that shields every round, but she shields frontline first, which Niels is on the backline, and then only if there are no frontline does she shield herself in the backline. Cool. Niels got 1, Zealot got 2, Aurelio got 1, Frank got 1, and we won that pretty convincingly. Probably the fastest, best match I've had, most convincing match. Won it very early, very convincingly. There's an argument to be made that you should maybe slow it down so you can get more kills and more XP, maybe? But I'm not sure if that's the case. Weibei, our mid laner, got MVP. He got 3 kills. He had a breakthrough he needed, right, to get 6,000 gold. I'm not sure if we did the breakthrough. I completely forgot about it in the match. That would have been an argument not to finish out the game and to take a little bit longer. That's a huge mistake if I didn't pay attention to that. Damage mostly coming from our mid lane. Bot lane did great too. Shielding where you would expect it. Surprising amount from mid lane. And also decent gold, yeah. And then you can see the match. We pretty much did well throughout the entire match. And this is the breakdown of the various players. Cool. And then a bunch of training points as well and XP up. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. That's the 5th match. I think we've now qualified for the next league, though we'll have to play one more league game. And then that unlocks a bunch of new heroes and items that we can use in-game as well, which is really cool and fun to see. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. If you have, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.